Nvidia stock. Surges amid tariff. Pause reforms, a 2025 market turning point. April 9, 2025, Nvidia stock experienced a notable surge in trading activity, driven primarily by the recent pause on tariffs affecting the technology and semiconductor sectors. Investors and market analysts alike are celebrating this policy shift, which has eased some of the uncertainty that had previously clouded the industry. Today's market action serves as a clear testament to how geopolitical trade policies can swiftly impact major technology firms, particularly those at the forefront of innovation like Nvidia. A welcome breather for the tech sector. The decision to temporarily halt tariffs on semiconductor components and related tech products has sparked optimism not only for Nvidia but for the broader industry. In recent months, the specter of increasing costs due to tariffs had been a concern for chip manufacturers and tech giants. Tariffs, which add a layer of expense to imported goods, have been known to squeeze profit margins and complicate supply chains. With the pause in place, companies like Nvidia are now in a position to reallocate funds toward innovation and expansion rather than absorbing additional operational costs. Industry analysts suggest that the move signals a broader strategic recalibration within the trade and economic policy sphere. This pause is a positive signal for the technology sector, said one senior analyst at a prominent financial firm. It demonstrates a willingness to adapt policy in favor of economic growth and innovation. And for Nvidia, whose performance is heavily tied to both cost efficiency and technological advancement, the impact is immediately visible. Market reaction and trading surge. During the morning trading session on April 9, 2025, Nvidia's share price increased sharply, with trading volumes reflecting significant investor enthusiasm. The market reacted favorably to the news, as many had already anticipated that the easing of tariff-related pressures would result in lower input costs for Nvidia's chip production process. This cost reduction is particularly crucial as the company continues to lead in areas such as artificial intelligence, gaming, and data center solutions. Investors noted that the short-term rally could also lead to long-term benefits. The tariff pause is seen as an opportunity for Nvidia to refine its supply chain logistics and further integrate global operations without the constraints imposed by extra import fees. Moreover, reduced costs may allow the company to enhance its competitive stance against other industry giants, making it an attractive option for both institutional and retail investors. Impact on profit margins and supply chain efficiency. A central element of the positive market sentiment is the anticipated effect on Nvidia's profit margins. With tariffs no longer serving as a disruptive financial burden, the company has greater flexibility in pricing its products competitively while maintaining healthy margins. This adjustment directly supports the company's ambitious research and development programs, ensuring that innovation remains at the core of its market strategy. Additionally, the policy pause is expected to streamline Nvidia's supply chain operations. In the past, tariffs had introduced delays and increased costs for crucial raw materials and components. Now, with a smoother import process, Nvidia can more efficiently meet global demand. Supply chain experts have already cited this development as a model example of how policy flexibility can catalyze operational improvements in high-tech manufacturing. Investor sentiment and future expectations. Investor sentiment in the wake of the tariff pause appears robust, with many market watchers expressing confidence in continued stock performance. The move has not only sparked immediate gains but has also laid the groundwork for a longer-term strategic reassessment. Market participants are now recalibrating their expectations, forecasting that Nvidia will leverage this period to advance its technology and broaden its market share. Several hedge funds and institutional investors have reportedly adjusted their portfolios to increase exposure to Nvidia. The consensus emerging from financial discussions is that the tariff pause removes a significant headwind that had been weighing on the company's growth prospects. With regulatory pressures alleviated, Nvidia appears set to sustain momentum across its core segments. Analysts anticipate that this renewed momentum could translate into accelerated advancements in AI-powered technology and improved consumer product offerings, broader economic and geopolitical implications. The temporary halting of tariffs reflects a broader shift in economic policy that prioritizes technological growth over protectionist measures. In recent years, trade policies aimed at safeguarding domestic industries inadvertently hampered the global competitiveness of tech companies reliant on international supply chains. By pausing these measures, governments demonstrate a recognition of the interconnected nature of modern innovation ecosystems. For Nvidia, a company renowned for its trailblazing work in graphics processing units, GPUs, and AI, the policy change is particularly timely. The company has invested heavily in global operations, making it highly sensitive to fluctuations in trade policy. The immediate uptick in stock performance is a clear indicator that reducing geopolitical friction can yield tangible benefits not only for business operations, but also for investor confidence. Looking ahead, as the market digests the positive effects of the tariff pause, observers remain cautious yet hopeful about long-term implications. While the immediate stock rally is encouraging, Nvidia's executives have emphasized that sustained growth will depend on continued innovation and strategic global expansion. The company is expected to capitalize on the reduced cost pressures by ramping up production and accelerating new product initiatives, particularly in high-growth sectors like autonomous systems and cloud computing. In conclusion, April 9, 2025 marks an important day for Nvidia, as the tariff pause has injected a renewed sense of optimism into the stock, buoying investor sentiment and setting the stage for future growth. This policy shift serves as a clear example of how a more flexible and adaptive trade framework can foster technological progress and economic resilience. With a sharper competitive edge, streamlined supply chains, and a clearer pathway for cost management, Nvidia is poised to continue its leadership role in shaping the future of technology.